Now let us start with the new chapter that is coordinate geometry.
So, one we will have the pointing plotting of the points, that is simple here, but we won't be plotting the points, but we should know what is abscissa and ordinate, and we will do sums based on that, where we will find distance between 2 points, and we will be using the section formula and distance formula. So let us move to that now. First, distance formula. Distance formula, as it says by the name, okay, distance. To find the distance between any 2 points. Suppose this is a point P and this is a point Q. It can be anywhere on the graph in any shape. So I will have two coordinates for them, x1, y1, x2, y2. So if I want to find the distance PQ, it will be square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is called distance formula, and it gives us the shortest distance. We call it as distance. Now, exercise 7.1 question 1 says find the distance between the following pairs of numbers 2, comma 3 and 4, comma 1. So here x1 equal to 2, y1 equal to 3, x2 equal to 4, y2 equal to 1. So, distance will be x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So, that will be x2 is 4 minus 2 whole square plus 3 minus 1 whole square. So, that will come as 4 minus 2 will be 2 square plus 2 square. So 4 plus 4, root 8. So root 8, if I take it out in the 4, I take. So now the second one says minus 5, comma 7, comma minus 1, comma 3. So I can do it like this also. Let P minus 5, comma 7 and Q minus 1, comma 3. Therefore, distance PQ will be equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So that will be equal to minus 1 minus of minus means plus 5 whole square plus 3 minus 7 whole square. So this will be 4 square plus minus 4 square. So 4 fours are 16 plus 16 under root. So this will be root of 32. So if I take 16 out, the 4 root 2 units. Third point given is a comma b comma minus a comma minus b. So again I can do it in the same way. Okay, let P a comma b and Q minus a comma minus b. So PQ will be equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So that will be equal to minus a whole square plus minus b whole square. So that will be minus 2a whole square plus minus 2b whole square. So this will be 4a square plus 4b square. If I take 4 common out, so it will be 2 root a square plus b square. Now question 2 says find the distance between the points 0, comma 0 and 36, comma 15. Can you now find the distance between the two towns A and B discussed in section 7.2? So now let P be 0, comma 0 and Q be 36, comma 15. Therefore, PQ will be equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So, that will be equal to 36 minus 0 whole square plus 15 minus 0 whole square. So, that is 36 square plus 15 square. So, that will be equal to 1521. If I square and add them, it is coming 1521, which is equal to 39. So first answer I got. Now he is saying, can you find the distance between the two towns A and B discussed in section 7.2? Yes, we can find the distance between two towns distance between two towns A and B using the distance formula only. Two towns are situated at point 0, comma 0 and 36, comma 15 respectively. So the distance between the towns. Now third question says determine if the points 1, comma 5, 2, comma 3 and minus 2, comma minus 11 are collinear. So 3 points are collinear if and only if they are on the same number line. So A is 1, comma 5, B is 2, comma 3 and C is minus 2, comma minus 11. So therefore AB will be equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So that will be equal to 2 minus 1 whole square plus 3 minus 5 whole square. So 1 square plus 2 square. So root 5 I am getting. Now let us check BC. So BC will be 2 minus of minus. So 2 plus 2 whole square plus 3 minus and minus 11. So plus, so this comes as root 16 plus 196 root 212 and AC equal to 1 minus of minus 2. So 2 square plus 5 minus of minus 11. So plus 11 whole square. So this will be 9 plus 256. So 263. Here AB plus AC not equal to BC and BC plus AC not equal to AB and AB plus BC is not equal to AC. Since the sum of distance of any 2 points is not equal to third point, I can say therefore the points 1, comma 5, 2, comma 3 and minus 2, comma minus 11 are not collinear. Now it says check whether 5, comma minus 2, 6, comma 4 and 7, comma minus 2 are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. So to prove the points to be an isosceles triangle, the points must be collinear and any two sides must be equal. So now let me give the names. Let A 5, comma minus 2, B 6, comma 4 and C 7, comma minus 2. So using distance formula, I am finding the distance AB. So AB will be x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So that will be equal to 6 minus 5 whole square plus 4 minus of minus means plus 2. So this will be 1 square. 6 minus 5 will be 1 and 4 plus 2 is 6. So this will be 1 plus 36, that is root 37. Now let us take BC. So 7 minus 6 whole square plus minus 2 minus 4 whole square. So this also will be 1 square plus minus 6 whole square. So 1 square will be 1 and minus 6 square will be 36. So that is coming as root 37. So two sides I have got equal. Now let us check AC. So AC will be 7 minus 5 whole square plus minus 2 minus of minus 2. So plus 2 whole square. So that will be 2 square plus 0 square. So that is 4. So that is coming as 2. Therefore, points are forming isosceles triangle with AB and BC equal. In a classroom, four friends are seated at the points A, B, C, and D. as shown in figure. Champa and Chameli walk into the class, and after observing for a few minutes, Champa asks Chameli, "Don't you think ABCD is a square?" Chameli disagrees. Using distance formula, find which of them is correct. So now let us take the points as ABCD, the students who are sitting at ABCD. So let A, B, C, and D be 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 4, and 6, 1 respectively. So using distance formula, AB, or let me write distance formula also. So x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now I am finding first AB. So AB is 3 minus 6 whole square plus 4 minus 7 whole square. So that will come as minus 3 square plus minus 3 square. So 9 plus 9. So root 18. So 3 root 2. I have taken 9 outside as 3. Now BC will be equal to 6 minus 9 whole square plus 7 minus 4 whole square. So that will be minus 3 whole square plus 3 whole square. So that will be 9 plus 9. So root 18. So 3 root. Now CD. So CD is 9 minus 6 whole square plus 4 minus 1 whole square. So that will be 3 square plus 3 square. So this also will be 9 plus 9, so root 18. So 3 root. Now AD, 3 minus 6 whole square plus 4 minus 1 whole square. So this will be minus 3 whole square plus 3 whole square. So that also will be 9 plus 9. So root 18. That will be 3 root. Now let us check diagonals. Diagonals AC will be equal to 3 minus 9 whole square plus 4 minus 4 whole square. So that will be minus 6 square plus 0 square. So root 36. So that is equal to 6. Now diagonal BD equal to 6 minus 6 whole square plus 7 minus 1 whole square. So 6 minus 6 will be 0 and 7 minus 1 6 square. So this also will be 36, which is equal to 6. So therefore all sides AB, BC, CD and DA are of same length and diagonals AC and BD are also of same length. Therefore, ABCD is a square and Champa is correct. Champa is correct. Next question says name the type of quadrilaterals formed if any by the following points and give reasons for your answer. First one is minus 1 comma minus 2 1 comma 0 minus 1 comma 2 minus 3 comma 0. Second one says minus 3 comma 5 3 comma 1 0 comma 3 minus 1 comma minus 4. And third one says 4 comma 5 7 comma 6 4 comma 3 1 comma 2. So let us solve the first one. So for that I can say let A minus 1 comma minus 2, B 1 comma 0, C minus 1 comma 2, and D minus 3 comma 0. So let us find using distance formula. Using distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Let us find all the distances. So AB will be root of minus 1 whole square plus minus 2 minus 0 whole square. So that will be minus 2 whole square plus minus 2 whole square. So 4 plus 4 root 8, that is 2 root 2. Now let me find BC. So BC is 1 minus of minus 1. So plus 1 whole square plus 0 minus 2 whole square. So that also will be 2 square plus minus 2 whole square. So that will be 4 plus 4. So root 8. So 2 root 2. Now same way CD. CD will be minus 1 minus of minus 3. So plus 3 whole square plus 2 minus 0 whole square. So that will be 2 square plus 2 square. So 4 plus 4. So that is root 8. That is 2 root. Now let us find AD. So AD will be equal to minus 1 minus of minus 3. So plus 3 whole square plus minus 2 minus 0 whole square. So that also will be 2 square plus minus 2 whole square. So 4 plus 4. So root 8. So that will be 2 root. Now let us find the diagonals. So let us also check the diagonals AC and BD. So diagonal AC will be equal to root of minus 1 minus of minus 1. So plus 1 whole square plus minus 2 minus 2 whole square. So that is coming as 0 plus 4 square. So root 16. So that is coming as 4. Diagonal BD will be 1 minus of minus 3. So 1 plus 3 whole square plus 0 minus 0 whole square. So that will be 4 square. So root 16, that is also 4. Therefore, AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to AD. Hence, all the four sides are of the same length and also the diagonals are of the same length. Therefore, the given points are the vertices of a. Now, second one, let A minus 3 comma 5, B 3 comma 1, C 0 comma 3, and D minus 1 comma minus 4. Now let us find, using the distance formula, the distance between them. Using distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Let us find all the distances and then decide which figure it forms. So AB equal to root of minus 3 whole square plus 5 minus 1 whole square. So that is coming as minus 6 square plus 4 square. So minus 6 square will be 36 plus 16 under root. So that is coming as root 52. So 2 root 13. Now BC will be, let me find BC first. So BC will be 3 minus 0 whole square plus 1 minus 3 whole square. So that is 3 square plus minus 2 square. So that is 9 plus 4. So that is coming as root 13. Now CD equal to 0 minus of minus 1. So plus 1 plus 3 minus and minus 4. So this is coming as 1 square plus 7 square. So that will be 1 plus 49, that is root 50. So 5 root 2 and AD minus 3 minus of minus 1. So plus 1. 5 minus minus 4. So plus 4. So this will be minus 2 square plus 9 square. So minus 2 square will be 4 plus 81. So that is root 85. Diagonal AC equal to 0 minus of minus 3. So plus 3 whole square plus 3 minus 5 whole square. So that is 3 square plus minus 2 whole square. So 9 plus 4 root 13. Now diagonal BD minus 1 minus 3 whole square plus minus 4 minus 1 whole square. So that is minus 4 square plus minus 5 whole square. So that is coming to 16 plus 25 root 41. Here all the sides of the quadrilateral are of different length, i.e. AB not equal to BC not equal to CD not equal to AD. And also AC plus BC equal to AB, which means A, B, and C are collinear. Therefore, no quadrilateral can be formed from these points. From these points. Now, third one, let A 4, 5, B 7, 6, C 4, 3, and D 1, 2 be the points of a quadrilateral. So, using distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square in square root. So, AB will be square root of 4 minus 7 whole square plus 5 minus 6 whole square. So that will be equal to minus 3 whole square plus minus 1 whole square. So 9 plus 1. So that is coming as root 10. BC square root of 7 minus 4 whole square plus 6 minus 3 whole square. So that is 3 square plus 3 square. So root of 9 plus 9. So root 18. So 3 root 2. Now CD is 4 minus 1 whole square plus 3 minus 2 whole square, which is equal to 3 square plus 1 square. So that is equal to 9 plus 1, that is root 10. AD equal to 4 minus 1 whole square plus 5 minus 2 whole square. So that is 3 square plus 3 square. 9 plus 9, so root 18. So that is coming to 3 root 2. Now let us check both the diagonals. So diagonal AC will be equal to 4 minus 4 whole square plus 5 minus 3 whole square. So that is 0 square plus 2 square. So root 4, that is 2. And diagonal BD equal to 7 minus 1 whole square plus 6 minus 2 whole square. So that is 6 square plus 4 square. So that is root 36 plus 16. So root 52. So that is 2 root 13. Here the opposite sides of the quadrilateral are of same length, i.e. AB equal to CD and BC equal to AD. But The diagonals are of different lengths. Therefore, the given figure is. Next question says find the point on the x-axis which is equidistant from 2 comma minus 5 and minus 2 comma 9. So if the point is on the x-axis, the coordinates, then the coordinates of the point P will be x comma 0 because y-axis will be 0. So we have to find a point on x-axis which is equidistant from A 2 comma minus 5 and B minus 2 comma 9. So using distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So PA will be equal to root of x minus 2 whole square plus 0 minus of minus 5. So plus 5. So this will be root of x minus 2 whole square plus 5 square. Now PB will be x minus of minus 2. So plus 2 plus 0 minus of 9 minus 9. So plus 9. So that will be x plus 2 whole square plus 9 square. So here PA will be equal to PB. So I can say root of x minus 2 whole square plus 5 square equal to root of x plus 2 whole square plus 9 square. Squaring both sides, I will have x minus 2 whole square plus 5 square equal to x plus 2 whole square minus 9 square. So if I open the bracket, I will have x square plus 4 minus 4x plus 25 equal to x square plus 4 plus 4x plus 81. So x square cancel, 4 cancel on both the side. So I can say 8x will be equal to 25 minus 81. So 8x equal to minus 56. So x equal to minus 7. Therefore, P minus 7 comma 0 will be the point which is equidistant from the given points. Next question says find the values of y for which the distance between the points P 2 comma minus 3 and Q 10 comma y is 10 units. So using distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, I can say PQ will be equal to root of 10 minus 2 whole square plus y minus of minus 3. So plus 3 whole square. So PQ is given as 10 equal to root of 8 square plus y plus 3 whole square. So I can say squaring both sides, I will have 100 equal to 64 plus y plus 3 whole square. So 100 minus 64 will be equal to y plus 3 whole square. So 36 equal to y plus 3 whole square. So now 36 is square of both minus 6 and plus 6. So I can have two options here. Either minus 6 whole square will be equal to y plus 3 whole square, or 6 whole square will be equal to y plus 3 whole square. So cutting both sides square, so I will have minus 6 minus 3 equal to y. So y equal to minus 9, or 36, sorry, or 6 equal to y plus 3. So y equal to 6 minus 3. So y equal to 3. Therefore, the two possible values of y are, next question says, if q 0 comma 1 is equidistant from p 5 comma minus 3 and r x comma 6, find the values of x. Also find the distance qr and pr. So here also I will be using the distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now, as q0 comma 1 is equidistant from p 5 comma minus 3 and r x comma 6, therefore pq equal to qr. So 5 minus 0 whole square plus minus 3 minus 1 whole square will be equal to 0 minus x whole square plus 1 minus 6 whole square. Therefore, 5 square plus minus 4 square whole under root equal to under root of minus x whole square plus minus 5 whole square. So, squaring both sides, I will have 25 plus 16 equal to x square plus 25. So 25 cancel. So x square equal to 16. Therefore, x square equal to plus or minus 4 whole square. So therefore, x equal to plus or minus 4. So therefore, point R is either 4 comma 6 or minus 4 comma 6. Now let us discuss both the cases here. Case 1, r let it be 4 comma 6. So distance between p and r will be pr equal to root of 5 minus 4 whole square plus minus 3 minus 6 whole square, which is equal to 1 square plus minus 9 whole square. So 1 plus 81 whole under root. So root 82. distance between Q and R. QR will be equal to 0 minus 4 whole square plus 1 minus 6 whole square. So that will be minus 4 square plus minus 5 square. So that is 16 plus 25 root 41. Now, case 2 R is minus 4 comma 6. So PR will be, that is distance of P and R will be 5 minus and minus 4. So 5 plus 4 whole square plus minus 3 minus 6 whole square. So that will be 9 square plus minus 9 square. So that is root of 81 plus 81. So that will be 9 root 2. Now QR will be 0 minus of minus 4. So 0 plus 4 whole square plus 1 minus 6 whole square. So that will be 4 square plus minus 5 whole square. So 16 plus 25. Now next topic is section formula. Section formula is nothing but to know a point px comma y which divides the 2 points in the given ratio, or I can say in the given ratio. So to find the section formula, the shortest formula is px comma y equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2, where m1 and m2 is the ratio in which AB is divided. X1, Y1 are coordinates of point A, and X2, Y2 is the coordinate of B point. Suppose if I say there is a special case also, if I say it is a midpoint. So for midpoint, finding midpoint, the formula will change to x1 plus x2 upon 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. See, it is nothing but m1 I am putting 1 and m2 I am putting 1. So 1 plus 1 will be 2, and m1 into x2 will be x2, m2 into x1 will be x1. So that way x1 plus x2 upon 2. But this formula we can even use directly. Now the first question says find the coordinate of the point which divides the joint of minus 1 comma 7 and 4 comma minus 3 in the ratio 2 is to 3. So let the point P x comma y divide the points A minus 1 comma 7 and B 4 comma minus 3 in the ratio M1 is to M2 equal to 2 is to 3. So I got all the values. So now formula was Px comma y equal to M1 x2 plus M2 x1 upon M1 plus M2 comma M1 y2 plus M2 y1 upon M1 plus M2. So putting M1 is to x2. x2 is 4 plus M2. M2 is 3 into x1 is minus 1 upon M1 plus M2. So 2 plus 3 comma M1. M1 is 2. Y2 is minus 3 plus 3 into 7 by 2 plus 3. So this will be 8 minus 3 by 5, comma, minus 6 plus 21 upon 5. So 8 minus 3 will be 5 by 5, comma, 15 by 5. So if I cut 5, so that will be 1, comma, 3. So this is my answer. Now next question says find the coordinates of the points of trisection of the line joining 4 comma minus 1 and minus 2 comma minus 3. So I have drawn a line AB with the given points, and P and Q are the 2 points at which they are dividing the line into 3 equal parts. So let me write the statement also. Let points P and Q be the points of trisection of the line joining A 4 comma minus 1 and B minus 2 comma minus 3. Now AP is to PB equal to 1 is to 2. So using section formula, that is M1 x2 plus M2 x1 upon M1 plus M2, comma M1 y2 plus M2 y1 upon M1 plus M2. The coordinates of P x comma y will be equal to 1 into minus 2 plus 2 into 4 by 1 plus 2, comma 1 into minus 3 plus 2 into minus 1 upon 1 plus 2. So that is coming to 6 by 3, comma minus 5 by 3. So that is 2, comma minus 5 by 3. And AQ is to QB equal to 2 is to 1. Thus, the coordinates of point Q x comma y will be equal to 2 into minus 2, 2 into minus 2 plus 1 into 4 by 2, comma 2 into minus 3 plus 1 into minus 1 upon 2 plus 1. So this comes to 0 by 3 comma minus 7 by 3. So that is 0 comma minus 7 by 3. Hence I got both the points P and Q. Now next question says to conduct sports day activities in your rectangular shaped school ground ABCD, lines have been drawn with chalk powder at a distance of 1 meter each. 100 flower pots have been placed at a distance of 1 meter from each other along AD as shown. Niharika runs 1/4 of the distance AD on the second line and posts a green flag. Preeti runs 1/5 the distance of AD on the eighth line and posts a red flag. What is the distance between both the flags? If Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly between the line segment joining the two flags, where should she post her flag? So now coming to the answer of this. See, first says Niharika runs 1/4 distance. So Niharika runs 1 upon 4th the distance AD on the second lane and posts a green flag. Therefore, the coordinates of flag posted will be equal to n. See, second lane he was running 1/4 of 100. She was running in the second lane and 1/4 she ran. So n 2 comma 25. Then Preet runs 1/5 the distance AD on the eighth lane and posts a red flag. Therefore, the coordinates of the flag posted equal to P into eighth lane she was running and 1/5 she did. So 1 upon 5 into 100. So that will be P 8 comma 20. Now distance between the two flags I can find using the distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under root. So that will be 8 minus 2 whole square plus 20 minus 25 whole square. So that will be 6 square plus 5 minus 5 square. So 36 plus 25 square root. So that will be root 61. Now they are saying that Rashmi has to post a blue flag. If Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly halfway between the line segment joining the two flags, then the coordinates of the flag posted by Rashmi will be equal to coordinate of midpoint of NP, that is equal to R into x1 plus x2 upon 2 comma y1 plus y2 upon 2. So that will be R into 2 plus 8 by 2 comma 25 plus 20 by 2. So that will come as R 5 comma 45 by 2. R 5 comma 22.5. Therefore, Rashmi should post her flag in fifth lane at a distance of 22.5 meter. Now next question says find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points minus 3 comma 10 and 6 comma minus 8 is divided by minus 1 is to 6. So let A be minus 3 comma 10, B be 6 comma minus 8 and P be minus 1 comma 6. And the ratio it divides is K is to 1. So now let me write all the things. Let the point P minus 1 comma 6 divides the line segment joining A minus 3 comma 10 and B 6 comma minus 8 into K is to 1 ratio. Now using section formula, that is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2, we will find the point. So here P minus 1 comma 6 equal to K into 6 plus 1 into minus 3 upon K plus 1 comma K into minus 8 plus 1 into 10 upon K plus 1. So therefore P minus 1 comma 6 equal to 6K minus 3 by K plus 1 comma minus 8K plus 10 by K plus 1. Now comparing 6K minus 3 upon K plus 1 equal to minus 1 and minus 8k plus 10 upon k plus 1 equal to 6. Therefore, 6k minus 3 equal to minus k minus 1. So 6k plus k equal to 3 minus 1. 6k plus k equal to 3 minus 1. So I can say 7k equal to 2. So k equal to 2 by 7. Now, same way, minus 8k plus 10 equal to 6k plus 6. So, minus 8k minus 6k equal to minus 10 plus 6. Minus 14k equal to minus 4. So, k equal to 4 by 14. So, k equal to 2 by 7. By solving both the equations, I got the same answer. Therefore, k equal to 2 by 7. See, we don't need to solve both. We can use one also, but to show, I have shown you both. Therefore, the required ratio is k is to 1 equal to 2 is to 7. Now, next question says find the ratio in which the line segment joining A 1 comma minus 5 and B minus 4 comma 5 is divided by the x-axis. Also find the coordinates of the point of division. So, let the line segment joining points A 1 comma minus 5 and B minus 4 comma 5 is divided by x-axis at point p x comma 0 into k is to 1 ratio. So, using the section formula, so kx2 plus 1x upon k plus 1 upon k plus 1 comma k y2 plus 1 y2 y1 upon k plus 1, the coordinates of p. So p x comma 0 will be equal to k into minus 4 plus 1 into 1 upon k plus 1 comma k into 5 plus 1 into minus 5 upon k plus 1. So therefore p x comma 0 will be equal to minus 4k plus 1 by k plus 1 comma 5k minus 5 upon k plus 1. On comparing, minus 4k plus 1 upon k plus 1 equal to x and 5k minus 5 upon k plus 1 equal to 0. So therefore 5k minus 5 will be equal to 0 into k plus 1. So 5k minus 5 equal to 0. So 5k equal to 5. So therefore k equal to 1. Putting value of k equal to 1 in minus 4k plus 1 upon k plus 1 will be equal to minus 4 into 1 plus 1 upon 1 plus 1. Minus 4 plus 1 will be minus 3 by 2. So therefore x equal to minus 3 by 2. Hence, the line segment joining the points A 1 comma minus 5 and B minus 4 comma 5 is divided by x-axis at point P minus 3 by 2 comma 0 into 1:1 ratio. Now next question says, if 1 comma 2, 4 comma y, x comma 6 and 3 comma 5 are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order, find x and y. So let me make the figure first. A 1 comma 2, B 4 comma y, C x comma 6 and D 3 comma 5. Now I am joining the diagonals also. AC and BD I am joining. Now given is points 1 comma 2, that is A comma B 4 comma y, C x comma 6 and D 3 comma 5 are vertices of parallelogram. The diagonals of parallelogram bisects each other. Therefore, coordinates of midpoint of AC will be coordinates of midpoints of BD. So, therefore, 1 plus x by 2, comma 2 plus 6 by 2 equal to 3 plus 4 by 2, comma 5 plus y by 2. Now, if I compare 1 plus x by 2 equal to 7 by 2, so I can say x equal to 7 minus 1, so x equal to 6. Same way, on the other hand, comparing 8 by 2 equal to 5 plus y by 2, 2 to cancel, so y equal to 8 minus 5. So y equal to 3. So I got both the values of x and y. Now next question says, find the coordinates of a point A where AB is the diameter of a circle whose center is 2 comma minus 3 and B is 1 comma 4. So here AB is the diameter of the circle with center O 2 comma minus 3 and the coordinates of B is 1 comma 4. Let the coordinates of A be x comma y. The center O 2 comma minus 3 is the midpoint of diameter AB. Thus, coordinates of midpoint of AB will be equal to coordinate of O. So, therefore, x plus 1 by 2 comma y plus 4 by 2 will be equal to 2 comma minus 3. So, on comparing, I will have x plus 1 by 2 equal to 2. So, x plus 1 equal to 4. So, x equal to 3. And similarly, y plus 4 by 2 equal to minus 3. So, y plus 4 equal to minus 6. So, y equal to minus 6 minus 4. So, y equal to minus 10. So, at last I have got the point of x comma y. Next question says if a and b are minus 2 comma minus 2 and 2 comma minus 4 respectively, find the coordinates of p such that AP equal to 3 upon 7 AB and P lies on the line segment AB. So diagrammatic representation I have shown. It is clearly seen that if AP equal to 3 upon 7, so PB will be or BP will be 4 upon 7 AP. So I can say AP is to BP equal to 3 by 4. So the point P divides the line segment joining the points minus 2 comma minus 2 and 2 comma minus 4 into 3 is to 4 ratio. So using section formula, I can say that is section formula m1x2 plus m2x1 upon m1 plus m2 comma m1y2 plus m2y1 upon m1 plus m2. So coordinates of P x comma y will be equal to 3 into 2 plus 4 into minus 2 by 3 plus 4, comma 3 into minus 4 plus 4 into minus 2 by 3 plus 4. So that will be equal to minus 2 by 7, comma minus 20 by 7. Therefore, Px comma y equal to minus 2 by 7 comma minus 20 by 7. Now next question says find the coordinates of the point which divide the line segment joining A minus 2 comma 2 and B 2 comma 8 into 4 equal parts. So here as the question says let the points P, Q and R divide the line segment joining the points A minus 2 comma 2 and B 2 comma 8 into 4 parts. That means AP will be one part, PQ will be equal to 1, QR will be equal to 1 and RB will be also equal to 1. So therefore I can say KAP is to PB will be 1 is to 3. So now using section formula m1x2 plus m2x1 upon m1 plus m2 comma m1y2 plus m2y1 upon m1 plus m2. So therefore the coordinates of P will be equal to 1 into 2 plus 3 into minus 2 upon 1 plus 3, comma 1 into 8 plus 3 into 2 by 1 plus 3. So that will be equal to minus 4 by 4, comma 14 by 4. So that will be minus 1, comma 7 by 2. Now, same way, since AQ is to QB equal to 2 is to 2. Thus, coordinates of Q point is equal to 2 into 2 plus 2 into minus 2 by 2 plus 2, comma 2 into 8 plus 2 into 2 by 2 plus 2. So that will be equal to 0 by 4, comma 20 by 4. So that will be 0, comma 5. Since AR is to RB equal to 3 is to 1, thus coordinates of point R will be equal to 3 into 2 plus 1 into minus 2 by 3 plus 1, comma 3 into 8 plus 1 into 2 by 3 plus 1, that is equal to 4 by 4, comma 26 by 4. So that will be equal to 1, comma 13 by 2. So therefore points minus 1, comma 7 by 2, comma Q 0, comma 5 and R 1, comma 13 by 2 divides AB in 4 equal parts. Next question says find the area of rhombus if its vertices are 3, 0, 4, 5, minus 1, 4 and minus 2, minus 1 taken in order. So we know that here the vertices of rhombus ABCD are 3, 0, 4, 5, minus 1, 4 and minus 2, minus 1. So respectively I have given the name. Now diagonal AC will be, I have to use distance formula here. So minus 1 minus 3 whole square plus 4 minus 0 whole square. So that will be minus 4 square plus 4 square. So that will be 16 plus 16. So root 32. So that will be 4 root 2. Now diagonal BD will be minus 2 minus 4 whole square plus minus 1 minus 5 whole square. So that will be root 36 plus 36. So that will be 6 root 2. So now we know that area of rhombus equal to half into product of diagonals. So I can say that will be half into AC into BD. So that will be equal to half into root of 32, or I can say 4 root 2. So I can say equal to half into 4 root 2 into 6 root 2. So if I cut 2 and 4, so it will be 2. So 2 into root 2 will be 2 into 6. So that will be 24 square units.